35 years. 35 long years and had a lot of good times.
Every time we win a belt, championship, it's always been good, and meeting a whole lot of good people. We meet your bad ones, but we met more good than we
met a lot of good guys over the years. Much every organization we were in, we won some sort of title.
I'm saying if you're looking for a number, probably, I don't know, 16, 17 probably.
Matches.
Yeah, we've had singles matches.
Yeah, I actually started out on a singles, not as a member of the Lumberjacks. I did it for like 3 or 4 years by myself, and then we decided to go ahead and hook up and do it, and we've been together ever since. But yeah, we have, and then we've actually fought against each other in battle royals when it comes down to me and him several times.
And we had singles, and then we tagged up, and the rest was history. Oh, it was a different world back. It was all old school back then, 35 years ago and stuff.
It was if you weren't limber or get yourself limbered up, you took bumps back then at the training center. You took hard bumps. You tried new things. It was different than it is right now.
Definitely back then, the good old school hard knocks.
Like I said, you put a good sweat on. Let me tell you that. You put a good sweat on.
And you stayed with it. You stayed with it.
I'd say it probably down in Arkansas against the Moondogs.
That was a rough one.
That was a rough one. They used trash cans and that white mist or powder and blew it in our face and hit trash cans, but we turned it around and we got the win on them. But that was probably the hardest one. I never had a trash can beat me up so bad than what that night did.
Those guys were the regular old school guys.
Yeah.
And it was the original Moondogs. They were hard, man, but they knew their stuff.
Yeah, Wrestling the Chase when it was on, and actually our mom and dad and our aunt and uncle, our dad worked at General Motors, so they would buy tickets to the old Chase Park Plaza. That's when you had dinners and everything at it, and they would buy tickets, my aunt and uncle, and they would all go down for wrestle. It's kind of been in the family for a long time. Everybody's kind of like it.
Yeah, we used to watch that old Wrestling the Chase, the old NWA, the old World Class, UWF, all the old good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it meant a lot. They loved it. They knew we loved it.
Yeah, I guess the first belts we won, he took mom and dad out in the front porch of the house, and we got their final pictures, and even when our parents passed away, that was in their coffin and everything, the pictures of them sitting on the front porch with the belts. I hopefully they thought they were proud of us because we were proud of them and giving them what they wanted.
They loved the business. They loved seeing us have fun out there. And they loved seeing us, whether we're in front of little crowds or big crowds. They loved it.
Yeah, our parents meant the world to us. And I imagine there's a lot of parents and the kids that mean the world to them. And it was big for us to give them something to hold on to. And, we really appreciate that. We appreciate the time we were with them.
Good times.
Good times.
Really good times.
Yeah. When our father passed away.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on then,
and we both sat down and talked about it. And our mom was having issues, and after our dad passed away, we kind of said, this takes priority over it. There was no second guessing to us about it.
And we took 8 years off.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say we had no problem with doing it again. We have no regrets about it whatsoever. We had time with our mom. When we got back in, I hate to say it, our mom passed away. So that's why we got back to doing it.
And it has something to throw ourselves into.
Yeah, you go from one family to another family. And one we were so into them and good at it. And after they passed away, there was only one other thing we were really good at. So we threw ourselves in. He drug me back into it, and I'm glad he did. And that was the thing. It got us back, and we're working with ACW now, and we're happy. It's different from years ago. It was more of a, you got to do it. You know, it's a business. With this organization, hey, you guys come and do what you got to do when you want to do it. And the ownership of the company has been great to us. So we're happy to be, and they're local with us, so we're all neighbors now.
It was a good time with them, joining back up with them. First night we walked in to watch the show together, just to go check out a show.
Yeah.
Professional all the way. So then we started being in talks with them, and they invited us into the
group. No regrets. No regrets.
No regrets at all.
It feels right. You know, you always get that thing and you go, it's now. And he brought it up several months back. And I think it's just time, but we do appreciate ACW. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be still around, but I think for in the ring stuff, we might be slowing down or taking back a whole bunch.
And Lumberjacks, we plan on helping in that training center they have. We plan on helping out behind the scenes and this maybe special reffing, maybe coming back and doing something special with them. Right now, we're going to take this long time off here. Right, Al?
Yeah, I think so. But that night, we really ain't thought about it, but that night, you know, when it all comes, all the years we've done, the only reason me and him do it is the fans. If you ain't in the business and you don't get that adrenaline rush and the closeness of your fans, and that's why we do it. That's why me and him do it. We've had fans make us Christmas ornaments, send us cards. It's going to be tough. Yeah, it's going to be tough. And we're going to miss them because you don't get that out of your system that night of the show, the roar, the crowd. You just don't get it nowhere else.
Wrestling has some of the greatest fans around.
Oh,
I mean, you can go to ball games, you can go to all this other stuff, but wrestling fans is a different breed. To the wrestlers, and they've been great to us.
Yeah.
Over the years, we've had some of the greatest fans I've ever seen. And especially right here, ACW, in these shows, they got some of the, just good, loyal, following fans, and it's great.
Because we're honest. What you see is what you get. We all started the way they started, and we know guys as veterans that it's a whole different thing. You close the door, you're a different person. We're the same inside, outside the ring, and we are going to be there if you need help or if you need anything. But it's what you see is what you get. We're the Lumberjacks. We do what we want, where we want, when we want, and that's just the way it is. One thing we don't do, we don't lie.
And young guys out there, great bunch of young guys, and appreciate everything that they're around us asking questions.
The one thing I can tell you, the young people out there, young guys, do what your booker says, and you will have no problem. There won't be no arguments, no second guessing. What he tells you to do, you do. You get your money, you go home.
And listen to guys like us. We're here to help you.
Yeah.
And we enjoy helping the younger talent. We enjoy answering their questions. We just like being around this younger talent. And we plan on being more help to these guys in times to come.
And I know that there's an age difference, but still the roots of wrestling. If you want to know it, come talk to us about it. I know everybody's into the new hotline, this, that. But if you want to get your feet embedded in the ground and let you grow in the business, you do got to take input from the guys that's been there.
Yep. Oh, boy, we knew Ruby for years. Ruby's been around for a long time. Ruby's a good guy,
Yep.
solid worker in the ring, has a good gimmick, and can go the distance with you in the ring.
Yeah, we knew Ruby when he first started. He was probably about 150, 160 pounds then, but he's always, one thing about Rube, he always stays the same. He's a hell of a worker in there, and he does his damn to get you over. And you can't ask no more than that.
Come in. Rockin' Rick's been great. A good guy for years. He'll go that extra mile for you in the ring and do whatever you want. He's just a good, solid worker in the ring, isn't that right?
He's known him a little bit longer than I have, but there's certain guys you get that, okay. And Rick's, well, I have to say it, Rick's like us. He's honest. He's giving you what he's got, and there's no false faking or anything with it. What you see with Rockin' Rick is what he is. He's a downright good guy.
And like us, Rick reaches out and grabs the fans and holds on to them. Just like we do. We love the reaction of the fans. We see them. We hold on to them. Rick does the same thing.
Yeah. Mark, actually, you know, since we started ACW, I really didn't know too much about him before we started in this organization. But I hate to say it, there's got some good caliber wrestlers, but they got good caliber people. Mark is a good caliber up and comer now. He's an up and comer. He's going to stumble and fall a little bit, but he's going to have more victories than losses.
He's a guy that's really going to climb the ladder and expect to see a lot of major big things out of Mark for years to come.
Yep.
Guy's got a future in this business, a bright future. Jake B. Rich, he's the different cat, man, different type of guy.
He's a foreigner.
But he gets out there and he does his job.
He's got a loud mouth.
Yeah. Does his job in the ring, though.
I guess if that's what you call it. But he ain't. I don't care for him because he's a loud mouth. He's out of this country and he bad mouths the USA. And I don't. That don't work well with me when somebody does that. So I don't care for him. To be honest with you.
Judge is a different type of guy too. He's you don't know how to take him because he could be just a bad, rotten SOB, or he could be a decent guy.
Don't care for him.
You know, he's just different.
He ain't a judge. He's about as far away from a judge you can get.
I mean,
the judge is supposed to be honest. He's about as dishonest, and he's a backstabber. He don't do nothing up to snuff. Everything behind the table, behind the doors. Don't care for him.
His best stuff is probably to keep him behind the mic, behind the announcer's table.
Yeah, the best thing is keep him out of the way of you, the people.
What about?
Once again, he's an honest guy. What you see is what you get. A good young wrestler, and he's going to take off, man. If he stays with it, he's got a good character, and I think he's going to do really good things for ACW, and the fans eat him up. I mean, that's the way you do it. Like we just told you, we do it for the fans. They love this guy.
This guy is going to, like Mark Morgan, this guy is going to climb the ladder big.
Yep.
And just wait until St Clair. You'll see him get that victory, and he's going to go skyrocket to the top.
Yep.
So, who do you think is going to win that match between Justin Main Event and Pyro?
I got it. My prediction, Pyro's got so much energy. It's built up inside him. He's been chomping at the bit, waiting for that big victory. I see it coming October 19th.
I don't know, brother. Justin's got the experience. And I think that's something you can't take off the table. I think Justin gets pulled out and gets away.
Yeah, main event, but after, he's good. He's really good.
You got your guy, I got mine.
But I just think Pyro, he's got it built up inside. He's ready to explode.
You want to make some money on it? You want to make some money?
$50. $50.
Okay, my guy's going to win. There you go.
No, Pyro's going to win.
Yeah.
I see it happening.
Okay. He's been always good to us. He's a hell of a wrestler. Good guy. And I think if he wants to keep going with it and he don't get broke down, there's, you know, the sky's the limit for the guy. He does some crazy shit that could really hurt his body and mess him up years down the road. But if he's willing to do it, more power to him. I think it's always up for
just the main event, like my brother said, he's going to the top. The guys, he will put his body through anything to achieve what he has to do. Remember the table thing?
We seen 12 tables he went through, people. 12. Body mangled over him, stretched over him, and he was up the next day walking.
He will put his body through it because he's a solid worker in the ring. And he won it. He's hungry for it.
He's crazy on that. But still, I win the $50.
I don't know.
It's high for a woman's wrestler. She's a good person. She's got a mean streak. She's hard-headed as hell. And she does a hell of a good job with that bullwhip. I wouldn't want to be on the bad side of it. Because that hard-headedness and that mean streak comes out when you least suspect it, and you better get out of the ring when it's up.
Me, my view on Miss Hyde, I'm not a women's wrestler fan, but I tell you what, she is one tough, and I say the B word, one tough bitch. She will clean your clock in the ring, man or woman. Yep. So, Miss Hyde, she's another one. Gonna climb up the ladder.
They're new. We've only known them for about 4 or 5 months. I mean, they come out really harsh and brash and mouthy, and but I understand if that's the way they want to start their careers. You know, paybacks are a bitch. You know, but I think she does great. Him, I've seen some stuff he's did to people that he ain't supposed to be doing, dishonest shit. So I don't care for him that way. And to be honest with you, I'm with a brother. I don't care for neither one.
I've seen them both, and I tell you what, they got a lot to learn, especially Selena. If she's going to go against Miss Hyde,
yeah,
she's got a lot. She better really kick it in gear a little bit. Mr. Lawrence, he really needs to stay out of the way of a lot of people, because he gets in there, he's going to get smashed by either Miss Hyde or somebody else. You never know.
Don't know much about Bulldog, but I know he's a hard worker. He says he can bark like a dog. He kind of looks like a dog. He's in the medium right now. I can't really say nay or yay on him, but he's got that attitude where he thinks he's better than everybody else. That's just my opinion, and I don't get off on people that think he's better than everybody else.
I tell you what, he's as hungry as a dog.
Yeah.
He's hungry for anything he can reach out and get. So if you throw a title in front of him or some sort of title shot, he's hungry for it, and he'll do whatever it takes to get a W.
Yep.
Big Bubba Walsh, there's the kind of guy we like right there.
Yeah, my brother took him underneath his wing. And yeah, Bubba Walsh, he's a great guy. He's gonna go far, I think, if he stays with her. He's happy and jolly all the time, but he's got a mean streak now. But I wish he would cut down on the eating. Bubba Walsh eats everything. He says he's got an iron gut, but you need to stop him some at.
Well, strongest stomach in the world.
Yeah, I know, that's what you say.
And whatever he has in that red Solo cup, I don't know.
I know what he's got in the red Solo cup.
But strongest stomach in the world.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Roy Lewis, that's a crazy SOB right there.
Yeah.
Every show, it's something weird out of that guy. What do you think, brother?
He's not all there. That's why I guess I think there's no thought plan on how you wrestle that guy, because he pulls shit out of the bag. And we watched him with Gary and several other matches. He's a hell of a wrestler, but you can't plan for him because he's off the wall. So we're saying, if you go against Roy the Strangler, do like Mike Tyson did, run straight in the corner and beat his ass. Because before you beat his ass before he can do anything, you got a good shot of winning.
Roy Lewis is unpredictable. The guy is just unpredictable, and that's what you got to deal with when you climb in the ring with the crazy SOB.
Yep. Get it done early, get your win, and get out.
You got to take the fight to him.
Exactly.
Don't let him bring it to you.
Yep. We know Brian for a long time. Long. He's a good guy. I mean, a really great guy. Hell of a wrestler. Knows the business. He's honest as his days old. But Brian's like us, man. He's been around so long. Take ideas, bounce them off him. He's willing to help you guys out. He's a great guy, and I like watching him wrestle. Always did. Me and my brother always did. We'd sit back in the locker room and watch Brian. Brian's a good guy and a great wrestler. That's about all we can say.
And the name Flying Brian James fits him. The guy will come off the ropes. He'll fly on you anywhere, inside the ring, outside the ring. The guy brings it to you, and he's another one. Unpredictable.
Yeah.
He can sneak a move in on you like nobody.
How about
Gary? Gary was doing it before we were doing it, and we have nothing but respect for Gary Jackson. He's a great guy, great individual. If you get a chance to meet the guy, he's as good as the inside the ring as the outside the ring. He loves the fans just like me and my brother, and probably the most knowledgeable wrestler in the Midwest area around here. So nothing but 100% behind Gary. We love the guy, and he's a hell of a wrestler.
The guy broke us into business from the first time we walked in the ring, and you're not going to get a better wrestler to step into the ring with. Technical is just, he can just out wrestle anybody, bar none, the best there is.
Yep.
Xavier Frost. What words can I use to describe him?
Piece of shit.
Big jerk.
Yeah. Hands down, a-hole. He's a big a-hole. He's got a super loud mouth that overloads his asshole. And I don't get along with the guy. I don't like that type of guy. He's an ass to everybody. He might say he's a wrestler, but if there's a way to cheat to get it done, he invented it because he cheats. And our promoter and everybody else sees him. He's been suspended. He comes back. He's been suspended again.
He's been fired too. I don't know why they keep hiring the guy. The guy's just a big jerk.
Bad.
And that's it.
Bad news. He's bad news, but he gets the job done, I guess.
How does he even get contracts to come back? I guess he writes them himself. I don't know, but the guy's a big jerk. That's it.
He's got to be a big Democrat, I bet. Oh, what a glory. I'm going with Justin. I'm going with main event.
My prediction, I tell you what, I got it. I still got to go with my man Pyro.
I think it's Justin or Morgan, but Brian James is there, and you never count out the bomb.
You never can count out Brian James. He could sneak that in too.
He'll drop a bomb on it, and it'll be that.
But for some reason, I think the man Pyro, it's his time. It's his time.
It's going to be a hell of a night of matches. That's going to be one hell of a match right there.
This will be the thing to see. The Gauntlet of Glory is going to be cool to see who walks out of the gauntlet.
Come to St Clair. Pay your money, get in it. It's cheap, good entertainment. Your family will love it. So come see us, say bye to us, get a picture, and get a picture with the rest of the guys.
Come and see us all. ACW is where it's at. Come and see, fans. Can't wait to see you all that night after the Gauntlet of Glory.
October 19th, St. Clair, Missouri. See you there, man.
Silverbullets from South Africa. And I think, is it Miss De Niro still managing them, I think?
Yeah. One more thing, foreigners, I don't care for them. Never will. Silverbullets look like they're up and comers, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. That's our last night in our hometown. There's no way in hell that we're leaving that without the bells. I'll tell you right now, there's no way a meteorite come down, hit the earth. We're still gonna walk out them doors in St Clair, Missouri, the new ACW Tag Team Champions.
We've seen a lot of tag teams come and go over the years. 35 years of beating people up, stomping them in the ground because we're two big, strong, ass-stomping, bone-breaking mountain boys, and we plan on getting the job done in St. Clair against the Silverbullets. I cannot wait to step in the ring with the Silverbullets. They faced other tag teams. Now they have to face us.
You faced the real deal here, boys. You might have got away with this other shit before with your other two little partners outside. But it's going to be you and us. You can't compete. I'm going to tell you that right now. I want you to show up. I do. You ain't going to enjoy it.
So Silverbullets, if you're watching this, look at this right here.
Yeah.
Living legends, and you got to deal with it. This is your first major, big-time guys to work. We're going to stomp a hole in you.
So St. Clair, Missouri, you want to see your boys win one more bout? Come on out and see the show.
That way.
I have to say, my brother, he's did a lot more technical work over the years. I got to give it to my brother. I've seen him pull some stuff out of his bag that's helped us out in the ring.
What do you think?
The experience right here. He started the Lumberjack. He's the main guy, and he's got the experience. He's the leader of the bunch. I'm the follower. So it's always going to be my brother. I think the world of him. I've seen him. We wouldn't even have belts we have right now because the technician, he sets things up. He's the leader in that ring. When we tag each other, he tells me what to do to him to get the win. So I'm saying it's my brother.
Wrestle with my brother just means everything all these years. And the great love of the fans, that they just stay with us and they love seeing us work, and there's nothing better than working with this man in the ring. We're brothers, we stay together all the way to the end. And 35 years, it's been a hell of a great ride. What do you think, brother?
I think just what he said, it's been a hell of a ride. When it's your brother, we've been through so much, us two. He's reliable. He's there. There's no, you get to have experience in wrestling. You want somebody that's got your back all the time. I got my brother's back 24/7.
I got the same thing with him.
That's being comfortable with each other. I loved working with him for all these years. The fans, I guess we do something really good over these years, us two. To have you people come out every month, ride us, cheer for us. That tells me and him when we did something good.
We get stopped in stores, we get emails and stuff. People love us, and it's one hell of a great ride.
The best tag partner ever right here.
And let me tell you right here, years ago I had this tattoo done. That's what it means. Lumberjacks, brothers to the bone, and that's what it's always meant.
I just want to say one more thing to the fans. This is probably the last you're going to hear from us in the ring, is that we appreciate everything you do for us, yell for us, cheer for us, and we really do. We take it to heart. We appreciate that. You know, some people say they don't. We wear it a badge. Your fans, it's our badge, and we wear it over our hearts. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a hell of a ride. The ride might be slowing down and taking a hiatus, but there's still gas in the car to go. We just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's been great with all you fans out there. We will miss you guys, but we will see you guys all the time at ACW shows. It's been one hell of a ride with all you. We love each and every one of you fans out there. We will miss the handshakes, the hugs, the everything when we come out of that building with you guys. It's been great.
God bless.
God bless, and we love each and every one of you fans out there.
Can you believe it? It's come down to the last match.
35 years in the business, wrecking bodies in the ring with us.
Long time, a lot of people, a lot of places.
A lot of victories we took on. One more chance at ACW for them titles.
Yeah, at least we're going out in our home net backyard.
Right there at St Clair, October 19th.
Can't beat that.
The ACW Super Show. One more shot at the titles.
It's been a hell of a ride.
It's been one hell of a ride.
Wouldn't take it with nobody else but my brother.
Same here. A lot of victories we did over the years.
Yeah, met a lot of people, a lot of good people, a lot of bad people.
And it's going to happen one more big victory in our
St. Clair,
hometown.
get ready. It might be the end for us, but it'll be the last time that we get a belt. So we're going to celebrate it.
October 19th, we're going to beat them guys.